Hey babies. Okay, so here is something that's helped me to drop into co-creation like no other. So we are going to take the experiences and all that we've been through for driving purpose here, and we're not going to ignore or downplay how hurtful or painful those were, but we will simultaneously acknowledge, promising to ourselves even, that when we're not believing creation can unfold in our favor, it is just an illusion from our current perspective and where we are in awareness of that truth. Because holding that acknowledgement doesn't say we don't deserve support or recognition from the things we've gone through. It says that things haven't entirely changed because I just haven't been confirmed by something new, something just outside of my awareness. Because you're seeing the wealth and abundance others in the collective have. So you know it's not absent. It's just understanding how to come into that reality. And that reality truly comes from an unshakable trust in the universe's inner workings and yourself to co-create. So again, how can we go about creating that foundation? By calling out where we're not believing we can trust creation to unfold in our favor, where the illusion is from our current perspective, and where we are in awareness of that truth. So in other words, we have to be ready to believe. And what Soul Checkpoints teaches us, what it's taught me, is that sometimes we aren't yet ready because, we're still discovering, still just outside of awareness of, what within us is causing or shrinking different forms of belief. And belief like courage, right? Which is that belief that I can, or confidence, which is that belief of I am. So, when your manifestation involves others, it's more of it unfolding for the highest good of all. But for you alone, every time you come back to believing, you switch frequencies and shift reality. And some people say cleanliness is next to godliness. But in this season, I'm saying boldness is next to godliness, because the energy of being bold comes from certainty. And you can find certainty in trusting Source and Source's creation, which operates as a universe or an energetic realm that you match at the highest frequency when you capture these things and are then able to release them to boldly believe in you. And, I think there's so much awareness and encouragement about more tangible fear that supports us and re-inspires self-belief. But the sneakier culprits are fear-led responses, because even within the protective or preventative framework we typically operate from when we have these, they are still dangerous. And they're dangerous because they convince you against you. So think about it. Like, when you know the plot of lower fear-based beings and, you understand how to transmute the external, what can possibly make you disbelieve or distrust Source and what you know about how the universe works? Only something that was internally planted or picked up as a fear-led response, right? And then creating an experience where you become the regenerative source of the very cycles you want to move away from. And not because you're not trying or looking to change the outcomes, but because you're just unaware of how to. So in this case, you're going to call out the doubt and allow yourself the journey of where you are while co-creating where you want to be. The point is not to expect that you can control fear from presenting, babe, but that through your decisions and navigating it, know karmically and spiritually you're supported, and your best outcomes manifest from radical belief in self, having the spirit of Source within you and the knowledge of this universe to receive what you've intended. Okay? I love you. I love you so, so much, babies. Thank you for watching. I want y'all to stay inspired and be bold in the process, okay? Love you. Bye.